How to transform the way you get dressed by building your very own wardrobe capsule. Whether you're looking to simplify your closet, save time, or define your personal style, a capsule wardrobe is a total game changer. First things first, what is a capsule wardrobe? A capsule wardrobe is a small, curated collection of clothing that you love, that fits you well, and that can be mixed and matched easily. Typically, it's around 25 to 50 pieces, including tops, bottoms, dresses, outerwear, and shoes. But the number isn't a rule. The goal is quality over quantity. All right, now let's build your capsule. Step one, define your lifestyle and needs and think about your daily routine. Do you work from home? Go to an office? Stay active? Your capsule should reflect your life, not someone else's. For instance, as much as I want to buy all these cute dress up clothes, I know I'm not going to be wearing a lot of it because of my work, so it's just going to go to waste. That alone stops me from buying certain things. However, I always have a few pieces that can transition between going out and casual, like bodysuits, which you can put a blazer on over or wear jeans with. Step two, choose a color palette. Pick a base color like black, navy, or beige, something neutral. I love all the neutrals, as you can tell. And then this is optional. You can pick a few accent colors to add to it. And this makes mixing and matching effortless. I love a neutral closet because things can easily be switched around. So then it becomes more about shapes and textures, which saves me time, but also makes my capsule timeless. I used to buy a lot of fast fashion clothes, and that meant fast exit out of my closet as well because I would get tired of the colors or patterns so fast. I do have a few colored pieces that are more on the muted side, but for the most part, it's all neutral. Step three, declutter your wardrobe. Take everything out of your closet and ask, do I wear this regularly? Does it fit well? Do I feel confident in it? Keep the heck yeses. Set aside the maybes. Donate or sell the rest. I also have a video on how to fall in love with your closet again, which lists some hacks to organize and purge items you don't wear often. Apps like Capsule are great because they allow you to screenshot your clothes or pick from their inventory to keep track of items you already own or things you want to add. Step four, identify your essentials. These are the foundation of your wardrobe. A few examples: 2 to 3 neutral tees, 2 pairs of jeans, 2 dress pants that can be casual, work, and go out, 1 to 2 layering jackets, 1 to 3 versatile shoes like white sneakers and loafers, a pair of heels, a few pieces for work or going out, 2 dresses, 2 skirts if you're a dress or skirt girl. Step five, fill in the gaps. Once you've edited down, you might notice a few things missing, maybe a pair of black trousers or a blazer. For me, I would get a black blazer to dress up and down and a nice black going out dress because once in a while I go out and I just have nothing to wear. But that little black dress would be the perfect go-to for those once in a while times. Now, here are a few tips to make your capsule wardrobe really work. Stick to your color palette. Shop slow. Invest in quality over trends. Reassess each season and tweak as needed. Accessorize, jewelry, scarves, bags. Add variety without adding clutter. Now here's a quick look at what a 30-piece capsule might look like for spring. 5 tops, tees, blouses, 3 sweaters or layering pieces, 3 bottoms like jeans, trousers, 2 dresses, 2 jackets, denim, trench coat, 3 pairs of shoes, and a few accessories. And that's it. A capsule wardrobe keeps your closet organized, your style consistent, and your mornings stress-free. I cannot tell you how little time I spend now putting together outfits and still have fun and feel great in my clothes. And you'd be surprised how far a few pieces can go when mixing and matching. Give it a try yourself. Also, let me know in the comments, what's one piece you can't live without in your capsule? And don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on how to live more intentionally. See you guys later.